So for this, to make things interesting, let's add one more column. Okay, we'll do that once we study OR. Let's first study OR. Okay, so let's say we want to see the row for contact number 1. So this is what we're going to do. So let's start from contact where ID is equal to 1. Run. Fine, that's what we expected. Let me bring this to the next line to make things simple. Okay, now I want to see rows for ID number 1 and ID number 2. So I can say where ID is equal to 1 or where ID is equal to 2. Okay, this should bring me 2 rows. Alright, so now I want to see rows for ID number 1, ID number 2 and ID number 3. I can go like this. Select everything from contact where ID is either 1 or ID is 2 or ID is 3. Okay, right now there are only 3 rows in the table, so all I need to do is I can simply remove the where clause as well, just run the above statement. But let's just assume there are multiple, like there are more than 3 rows in the table. Let's say there are 100 of records. All I am interested in is record 1, 2 and 3. This is what I can do. Alright, so so if you want to trace the whole processing in your mind, then you will learn better. Okay, so always, if you're not sure why Oracle is bringing what Oracle is bringing, always mentally trace the processing in mind. Like for example, Oracle is going to visit row number 1, then Oracle is going to try to resolve this condition for row number 1. For row number 1, ID is 1 at row number 1, so it's going to be 1 is equal to 2 or 1 is equal to 1 or 1 is equal to 3. So the first condition will bring true, and the second and third condition is false. Okay, so true or false is true. Okay, that's why row number 1 is selected. For row number 2, the first condition would be false, second would be true, and third would be false as well. So true or false is true as well. So that's why second row would be selected. So think like this always, in order to learn how Oracle is processing your SQL. Then it will grow on you and it will become your second nature. So you don't have to think like this forever, but it's a good learning approach. Anyway, so we have seen example of multiple OR conditions. I can keep on going, like where ID is equal to 4 or ID is equal to 5. So there's no limit to how many conditions I can put in the where clause. Okay, now let's talk about end condition. So I'll write SQL here where we have like 3 end conditions in our where clause. So in order to make things interesting, what I would do is I'll just add a column in the table. Okay, so I'm not trying to teach here the alter statement. Alter statement can be used for multiple things, to add a column and to do lots of other things. So there will be a separate tutorial on alter statement, so just don't get confused by what I'm doing here. Okay, so alter contact, add column. Let's say we also want to store the province or state in which our contact is residing. Okay, so let's say state column we want to add, and it will hold values up to 2 digits. Okay, altered contact, add column, add state. Oh, maybe it's not province. Alter table contact. Okay, finally. So I removed the state call, that I changed name from state to province because I was thinking maybe state is a reserved keyword, but that was not the problem. The problem was I forgot to put the keyword table here. You know, there's so many syntax, and you have to get the keywords in proper place, otherwise the statement won't work. Anyway, so we have added a column province. We wanted to add a column state, but we ended up with province. Okay, so let's describe the structure. See, we have a column province at the end, 2 digits. Alright, so let's take a look at all the data in table contact. Okay, so column province is empty. Let's populate this column. Set province is equal to, let's say all the contacts are in Ontario. Okay, see, I'm running an update statement without a where clause because I just want to put province Ontario for everybody. This is what we have. Now I think we can do our hands-on on multiple AND conditions. I just wanted to create a